Portable power banks, one size fits all? Find out in just a few seconds. What's up YouTube, Dave here with Seen Through a Lens, and thanks for stopping by the channel. And if you haven't stopped by here before, please be sure to click on the subscribe button and click on that bell icon so that you can be notified of new videos. So guys, portable power packs, we all need them more and more these days. With all of our connected devices like smartphones, powered headphones, smartwatches, laptops, tablets, you name it, the need for portable power has become, an absolute day-to-day necessity. So what do we use? I guess most of the time we use these little tiny power banks. They're good enough for powering your smartphone, maybe your tablet. I don't know, sometimes they've got a quick charge port on them, sometimes they haven't, but we tend to kind of go for these kind of small devices. However, what if you want to take something a bit more substantial on the road, like a laptop? Now for me, I travel quite a bit, so sometimes when I'm out and about and I'm shooting some video and I want to be able to edit it, I need a laptop, so a tablet or a smartphone isn't really going to cut it. So if I'm out and about and I want some portable power, what do I use? I mean, for smartphones, yeah, you can use the little power banks, but what do you use when you want to take a laptop on the road? Well guys, I found this. This is the Batpower Pro E2. Now this thing is a bit of a beast and I'm going to unbox it today. So when I say it's a bit of a beast, yeah, okay, that's a pretty big box, and compared to a smartphone, it's massive. However, like all packaging, this isn't just the charger. There's a whole bunch of things in here. So there are three models of this. There's a massive 210 watt model, which is a bigger box than this. There's a 148 watt model, which is bigger than this, and this is the 98 watt 26,800 milliamps per hour power. The reason I went for this one is 98 watts. You can take this on carry-on on a plane and they're not going to stop you. I think it's about 100 watts. I mean, check with your airline first, but I believe it's 100 watts carry-on battery power that you can take. So 98 watts, perfect. So let's get this thing unboxed. So let's just slide the sleeve off this. Bit of a tight fit. Pop that there. Open this up. Right. So the first thing we see in here is a whole bunch of cables. Fantastic. So we've got the all-important, now this thing is something you don't see very often. This has the ability to charge a Surface or Surface Pro or Surface Book or Surface laptop, so that's the cable for that. Got your standard plug cable, got a USB-A to USB-C cable, so this is used for charging any USB-C device including MacBooks, so that's pretty good. This is just a European type cable, so handy for travelling to Europe. We've got a USB-A to micro USB, and here we've got a DC to DC adapter, so as you can see those pins. So, and I'll explain exactly what that's all about. Here you have a carrying pouch. This is actually quite cushioned and like a mesh, so pretty handy, so I suppose that stops scratching the device up. So in here, first of all, we have this little box. This is actually the AC adapter stroke charger. On here you've got just a normal 8-way cable. It's not an 8-way cable, figure of 8 cable, that's what it is, which plugs into the mains. So, that part in there, into the mains, kind of get it, yeah. On the other side we have a DC output. We have this orange quick charge USB 3 port. And on here we have a standard normal charge USB A port as well. Yeah, so I'll explain a bit of that in a second. So if I just take this off, there are some instructions and what have you, but can't be that complicated, right? Because it's pretty thin. So just move that aside. So here is the device. So now you can see what I mean by, you know, there's a lot of packaging. So just pop that to the side. If I take mobile phone now, you can see that it's actually smaller than the phone. Okay, it's a bit thicker, but you know what? It doesn't really weigh that much. 20 ounces, I believe, which is not that much at all. You know, you can put that in your laptop bag just fine. So yeah, smaller than a mobile phone. This is the Samsung S10, Galaxy S10 Plus. So the biggest one, and this is smaller. So happy days. So on here, a bunch of ports. So we've got the output port. This is a DC 12 or 15 watt output DC. That's important because this Surface Pro, that's the charger for that. It just it is a magnet, but it just snaps in there. So that is that, and this is where you need to plug it in order to charge it up. So this will charge up a Surface Pro, I think it's a 5 or a 6, I can't remember now. This is a Surface Book 2, same connector, it will charge this as well. And yeah, that's that all important DC output, so 15 or 12 volts. So that's what you need that for. This has actually got a USB 3 quick charge port on it as well, so that's for quick charging. I think it's 5, 9 and 12 volts, so for charging up mobile phones and tablets. Then you've got 2 conventional USB-A charging points. You've got the DC input, or yeah, I think it's DC, the DC input socket here, and for some reason you've got an LED light here. Don't really know why that is. Maybe if you're doing stuff in the dark, I don't know. But yeah, so you've got some LEDs on here when you turn it on. That way you know that's 15 volts. If you push it twice and they go red, then you've got the 12 volts. Push it twice again and you're back to green LEDs, so that's where we want to be. The 2 LEDs there showing me that there's 50% charge left in this device, so thank you for charging it to 50%. And yeah, so I mean they've got out now. I think when it's actually on charge, the LED just flashes and keeps flashing. I think if you press and hold that, there you go, your LED light. So yeah, if you want to do stuff in the dark, I guess that's what you're going to use. Keep a finger on it, press it, it's off. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, so there's a couple of ways that you know, you can use this, but essentially this is going to be powering up your device. That's gone off, right. This is going to be powering up your device, so plug your cable, whichever cable you want, USB-C, USB-A to USB-C, your Surface type charger or whatever, kind of goes into that port there, as I said before. Now, if you wanted to charge this up, this device here, we already said that this plugs into the wall with that figure of 8 cable, and then what you would use is this DC to DC cable, so that plugs in the middle there, that plugs into the input there, and this would charge us up, and this takes around 1 hour to charge, which isn't that bad. This also has this micro USB. You can actually plug this cable in and charge it from another USB source. I don't know why you would do that, but you can do it. I think it takes considerably longer to charge, so this is going to be your best bet. But if you don't want to take this with you, then you know, this and this is going to be, you know, a workable solution. But this isn't heavy either, I must say. Now you can also take this and not take your Surface charger or your laptop charger, and by doing so you could plug this Surface charger directly into this DC port and charge straight from here if you've got electricity, a nearby plug source. So you can kind of do that as well, because that saves you taking two chargers if you're going to take your Surface charger and, you know, this charger and your power pack. You know, now you're starting to pack a lot of luggage. The other thing you can do, which is pretty cool, is you can plug this into the wall, plug this into the input here, so it's charging, and at the same time you can plug your Surface charger into the output and that could go and just straight plug into your Surface device. So you're actually powering and charging at the same time. So you're powering your Surface Book and charging your power pack all at the same time. So that's a workable solution. And actually, you know, it doesn't need to be the Surface. It could be a MacBook Pro or MacBook device or an iPad Pro or something like that. You know, because you're plugged into USB-A and plugged into the mains at the same time. So the opportunities are endless. So this is, you know, it is a beast in terms of the power delivery and the output. You know, there's no other small chargers or anything like that that are going to outdo this. It's not that big, it's not that heavy, but it certainly packs a good punch. So guys, that is the Batpower Pro E2 Portable Power Pack. This can power up your computers, your smartphones, your tablets, you know, whatever you want to take on the road, this thing is gonna power it. Very useful device, very usable device, not that big, not that heavy in comparison to what it can do. So that has just been a quick unboxing of this device. I'm going to let you know how this thing performs out on the road. I'm going to be travelling soon with it, so I'm going to let you know how long it lasts, how many charges it can deliver before it runs dead, and just give you some feedback on it. So if you have any comments or questions in the meanwhile, please do leave those in the comments section below. I will put a link in the description box as to where I got this from and how much it cost. It's not hugely expensive and it's definitely value for money. So guys, like I said, any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. And I'm Dave with Seems Through a Lens. Thanks for watching and I will see you the next time.